This is Ramu Kaka's entire world. He lives in a small village with his daughter, Gudia, and their survival is tied to a single dented curry cart. They have no safety net, just this fire and this pot. But inside that pot is something rare. Whether it's a local laborer or a traveler with money in his pocket, people stop in their tracks when they smell it. The flavor isn't just good, it's consistent, deep, and seemingly impossible to find anywhere else. Eventually, a businessman named Lachlan pulls up. He doesn't just taste the food, he calculates the potential. He sees a man with world-class skill operating in the dirt, without a brand, a patent, or a contract to protect him. When a master operates in total isolation like this, their talent is effectively out in the open. To a man like Lachlan, that skill looks like a harvest waiting to be gathered. Lachlan offers Ramu a deal: move to the city, cook in a real hotel, and take half the profits. For a man struggling to buy his daughter's school books, it's an easy yes. Almost overnight, the hotel becomes the most popular spot in the district. But while Ramu cooks, Lakan is standing in the corner with a notebook. He records the weight of the spices, the exact temperature of the coals, and the precise minute the meat goes in. He is translating Ramu's life's work into a sterile flowchart. Once the flowchart is complete, Lakan realizes he's paying for a partner he no longer thinks he needs. He fires Ramu, convinced that the paper in his hand is the same thing as the man in the kitchen. He believes he has successfully automated the magic. In Lakan's mind, the creator has been replaced by the process. But this creates a problem for the business. If you use the same ingredients, the same heat, and the same timing, why does the product suddenly fall apart? The next morning, Lakan takes over the stove. He is arrogant, following his notes to the letter, confident that a recipe is just a series of mechanical switches to be flipped. But when the customers eat, the reaction is immediate. The meat is tough, the spices are jarring, and the soul of the dish, the thing that made people travel miles to find it, has vanished. Lakan focused entirely on mechanical execution. He assumed seeing actions meant owning the skill. But mastery lives in intent. Micro-adjustments when wind changes the fire, or smelling spices to know they've bloomed. Lakan had the map, but not the territory. A dish isn't just a list of ingredients. It is the physical manifestation of years of trial, error, and genuine care, things that can't be captured in a notebook. Back in the village, Ramu is destitute. He's spent his small savings and is ready to walk away from his cart entirely, believing his talent has no place in a world of businessmen. Then Raul, a former regular, finds him. Rahul didn't show up for the hotel's decor or Lakan's branding. He showed up because he valued the specific way one person handled a ladle. Instead of trying to document the recipe, Rahul offers to handle the logistics, the heavy lifting, and the sales, so Ramu can simply be the master of his craft again. It's a partnership based on what each person actually brings to the table. They start small, with a simple cart, and the moment Ramu begins to cook, the flavor returns. The line of customers stretches around the block because they recognize the difference between a copy and the original. You can't steal mastery. It only shows up when the person behind the work feels respected and secure. Over the following years, Rahul finally learns how to make the curry, not by taking notes from a distance, but by working alongside Ramu every single day. He doesn't just learn the ingredients, he learns the standard. When Ramu's health begins to decline, he isn't worried about the Sequip dying with him. He's achieved what he set out to do. Gudia is safe, and her future is funded. In his final act, Ramu asks Rahul to look after Gudia and keep the fire burning. He isn't handing over a business, he's handing over a responsibility. True legacy isn't a piece of paper or a secret formula. It's a set of values passed from one person to another through time and shared effort. Ramu Kaka passes away, but the cart doesn't close. Rahul and Gudia continue the work, and the flavor remains exactly as it was when the old man stood over the pot. The difference between Lakan's failure and Rahul's success is simple. Greed tries to extract the result while ignoring the human. Partnership protects the human to ensure the result lives on. In the end, the secret recipe wasn't the spices at all. It was the person who cared enough to get them right.